What's going on, guys? Appreciate those of you that are hanging out waiting. I was eating when I was setting this thing up because I was like, I got a little bit of time. My wife went visit her mom and everything. So I had a little bit of time to kill. I was like, let me go live. I wasn't able to go live for my birthday yesterday. So I figured I'd come check you guys out, come hang out for a little bit, maybe spend an hour in chat. Hope everybody is having a great start to their week on Monday. I'm starting my day off with your Savage. Probably going to wear it tomorrow too. That's all I brought. I was thinking, what can I just bring for the trip? I'm only here for 2 days. Technically got here yesterday, all day today, leaving tomorrow after I work out. So I was like, what can I bring? I haven't wore this in a while. Some of you saw the shorts video from today. I love this stuff. Been radiating off skin. Got 3 compliments already today. Not counting my mom and my wife. 3 compliments. Been out and about a lot today. Beautiful fragrance. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Doesn't get the love it deserves, I feel. So I'm going to try to skim through some of this stuff because I know you guys have been chatting for a little while. I apologize for the lighting. My hat's going to give some shadowing. I'm working with what I got. I figured the best setup would be right here in the kitchen, staying at mom's. So good to see everybody. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on your way in. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I can't complain. Traveled for most of my birthday yesterday. But aside from that, it's been pretty good. Good to see Joel. Okay, Savage EDT. All right, so I'm probably going to skip down a little bit. I see you guys are just kind of chopping it up here. I've had a great day so far, Shannon. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you're here. Appreciate that, Joel. Don't get that like button. Let them know. Appreciate that, Dame. Thanks. Sadravoise, you smell good, sir. Alfa Romeo Black. The Boz has arrived nice and early, too. Beat me to the stream. Boz beat me to the stream for a change. Cold Weather Freshie. Pretty much any of them that have some power, like a Chrome Extreme, for example, that doesn't get talked about much in the cooler weather. That's a good one. I'm not the only one who's thinking it. Good to see. Big Man, Big Lifestyle. How are you, sir? Mustache EDP. Smelling like tuxedo. Hit the like button. I'm going back to work now. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much because the likes do help. Marcelo, good to see you. Savage Elixir. So a few of us are wearing different Savage fragrances today. Dolce Diablo from Narcotica. Fall of Phaeton. I would say happy birthday, but they come less happy as you near 40. Not to me. I won't be less happy when I turn 40 next year. I'm happier, healthier than ever before, man. Trust me, no complaints over here. Oh, yeah, let them know. Let them know. Wearing Black Rose. Hell yeah. Spoke to EQ earlier. Goon called me, so it was nice to hear from him. We haven't talked on the phone in a little while. He's spending a little time with Black Rose. I don't know if he listed it or not. He's trying to potentially go live tonight. So you might get into Quality Fragrances live tonight. I didn't check to see if he scheduled it or not, but we talked for a little while on the phone. This shit hits. Hell yeah, it does. Joel does have quite the collection. 80 to 100. There you go. Extra 3 to 5. Damn, that's impressive. Mancera's Jardin exclusive. I have not. There's so many Manceras out there. I don't know if I'll ever get to where I try all of them, to be honest with you. I saw some little post about that. We'll see. We'll see. Based on the color scheme, which looks like a lighter shade from Altair, more of a yellowish color than orange, because I saw some images. Maybe a fresh fragrance. I wouldn't mind another Parfums de Marly Freshie. I'd be open to that. Actually, I'm hoping for that. I haven't seen the notes. I know there's supposedly a note breakdown somewhere. I haven't seen it. That is your favorite. Every time I see this best thing, I have conversations all the time in my comment section. Because like when I put best in a search in a title, and anyone else that puts best in any title, it's for search terms. It's for searchability, because that's what you guys type is the word best. There is no best in perfumery. It's your opinion. That's your favorite. That's your favorite. Just like I've been getting the Sauvage Elixirs the best. And no, that's your favorite. This is my favorite. It's an opinion-based thing. None of us are right or wrong because it's our opinion. There is no best. It's fodder. It's search term. There is no best. It's just your favorite. No, man, I'm telling you it's the best. No, you're telling me it's your favorite. That's what you're telling me. And Sean, I just bring it up because you happen to say the word best first. So, because I've had that conversation with like 5 or 6 people just today, it cracks me up because like there is no best. It's an illusion in this space. Just like there is no best reviewer, there's no best content creator because we're all just giving our opinions. You know, there is no best. It is imaginary. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Michelle, I'm glad you're able to make it. Okay. Yeah, me too. I enjoy my share. I like a variety of things, though, to be honest with you. I'm ready for spring. I've been talking about green fragrances a lot lately. Ryan, good to see you. Tommy Bahama. What Tommy Bahama is your favorite? Oh, still St. Bart's. I think St. Bart's is still the one. St. Bart's for women's like a close second. So both versions of St. Bart's is really, really good. Skip ahead. Penhaligon's Mr. Herod. Never tried that one. Appreciate that. Thank you, RJ. Why Le Parfum? Damn good fragrance. My favorite version of Why. I'm curious to see what the elixir is going to be all about. I'm definitely going to get it. I saw they have a new one as well. PDM Altair. Excited to chat with you tonight. Wearing Mont Blanc Explorer. I haven't worn that in a little while. Just ordered Set Sail St. Bart's last night, and that Detour Noir I was talking about is coming in a couple of days. Some good stuff, James. It's a bunch of good stuff. I'm sure you'll like them. Decided to wear Ultra Red and then finish with Guerlain. Hey, that's quite the rotation. Black Rose for Fuzzman. Good to see you. Jared's in the house, the MVP of this week. For sure. I had somebody ask me, it doesn't smell like burnt tires to you? I laughed. I was like, do I even bother replying to that? Because like, no. You know, I don't. Like, I guess I could kind of get where he's coming from, but no, I mean, you literally watched a video with me raving about how in love I am, and you're like, doesn't smell like burnt tires to you? No, I love it. Burnt tires doesn't sound attractive. Comments crack me up on a daily basis, guys. This is where it's at, though. The live chat, this is the fun. This is the real fun. I missed you guys. Because I was thinking I might not be able to stream till maybe Wednesday, because I'm going to be on the road tomorrow. And then I got my wrestling stream with Dedrick on the Sports Desk Live. Subscribe to the Sports Desk Live if you haven't yet. Tomorrow, Wednesday night, we'll be doing that preview in the Royal Rumble, which I'm quite excited. Had a couple of people ask me today if I was going to Raw tonight, because Raw is right there in New Orleans tonight. I thought about it. Go watch Cody and Punk have their little promo session live, and watch Seth Rollins talking about how his knees banged up and work the crowd. But I'm still going to WrestleMania. I'm not dropping the title. It's going to be all that for you wrestling fans. It's going to be the emotional pull tonight with the promos. It's going to be a very promo-heavy version episode of Raw. Savage Elixir finally came after a week. Ferragamo Uomo. Wore that over a month ago, roughly. I think it was in December I wore that. Aqua de Parma leather. Never tried that, but I love a good leather fragrance. AJ's in the house. We're in Burlington 1819. Sir, you smell absolutely phenomenal. Not familiar with that one, John. Dan, not the man wearing Aqua de Joe Parfum, one of the most underrated designer releases of 2023, in my opinion. It's just how I feel about it. What's going on, Terrence? ATH Hayes and Hayes Extreme, and acknowledge me. There you go, big dog. Acknowledge the live stream tribal chief, huh? There you go. Appreciate that, Ethan. Dior Colognes. Nice ice cold lemonade. Great choice. CH Bad Boy. It was good. On the road for most of it, but a lot of phone calls. Call and tell me happy birthday. So I had a lot of phone calls while we were on the road. But overall, pretty good day. Can't complain. We're in town. Saw a lot of friends today. Had a great workout. A lot of good stuff. Wow, Imperial Black Rose just got delivered. Excited to get my nose on it. I hope you enjoy it. Mr. Bean's in the house. Also wearing Burlington 1819. 2-hour, 90-pound ruck, but leaving an interesting village. I don't know exactly what that means. And currently on a 2-hour, 90-pound ruck. What is a ruck? But leaving an interesting village. I really don't know what you're talking about. Good to see you, though. You smell great. There's been gifted memberships happening a lot around here lately. I don't even know who gifted it to you, my man, because it's at random who gets them when it happens. Thank you, sir. Personally, I enjoy the EDP more. The EDP is my favorite version of the base DNA of arrows because you got 3 concentrations, EDT, EDP, and Parfum. But my personal favorite is the Flame Flanker. The number 2 would be the Eau de Parfum. Diego, good to see you. Sillage. Okay, but I still didn't understand the ruck. What the hell does that mean? You got me flabbergasted. That'll be the word of the day. Absolute. What Absolute, though? There's an Absolute flanker for a variety of fragrances. Most notably Armani's, so I'm going to assume it's either Code Absolute or Acqua di Gio Absolute. But I'm not sure. I am in Houma, Louisiana, my hometown. I'm at my mother's house right now. Thank you, Terrence. I appreciate that. Well, thank you, sir. I've been wearing this one a lot lately. You don't see me wear repeat hats a lot in the same week, but I've been wearing a lot of black. And this is like my favorite black hat right now. This Dodgers hat. I forgot where I got this. I bought a lot of custom hats in the fall from several different places. Sneaker Town, Lids, Hat Club. This might have been from Capsule Hats. I bought a lot of hats. I've been on a shoe kick lately. I've been buying a lot of stuff. I bought a lot of shoes. I bought those black and white 14s that came out right before Christmas. I bought those yesterday, the Royalty 12s. Finally got around to getting those because I've been wanting the taxis to come out for you sneakerheads, the Taxi 12s. They got these red taxis coming out that just don't look good to me. At least I like the gold on the Royalties. So I went with that because God knows when we're finally going to get a re-release of the taxis. The OG color scheme of the taxis, not these reimagined ones. What else did I get? I bought some gifts from me for my birthday yesterday. Leighton, great fragrance first and foremost, and thank you, Kyle. I appreciate that. The original Cool Water. I don't care what anybody says. That's one of the greatest men's fragrances ever. Good to see you, the Blur. Kenneth Cole RSVP. That is a beautiful floral fragrance. I haven't worn that in a long time. Orchid based, a good alternative. When I did the review years ago, I talked about how it could be a good alternative to Dior Homme. Clone, no. Or alternative, yeah, because it kind of does the same job. Very masculine floral that's got that modern man touch to it, where it's kind of leaning more unisex, even a little feminine. For the money, it's not bad. It's because it's cheap fragrance. Kenneth Cole. I appreciate that, sir. Electimus Imperium, I actually had that in my hand. I was debating between, I had Trajan and Imperium in my hands when I was deciding what to bring. And I ended up going with Dior Sauvage. I just brought because I just wanted to bring one fragrance. It's not that often that I take a trip and just take one fragrance. Andy Warhol, good stuff. Keith, good to see you. Eternal Oud, got it recently. Beautiful scent. Black Rose, excellent choice. Armani Code Parfum, another excellent choice. Does Mandarina Duck Vita Loco smell like Coco Loco? No, sir. No, sir. Not even a little bit. It smells like Le Beau Parfum. It smells exactly. Every time you've heard me talk about how it smells, it's been Le Beau Parfum. Coco Loco is all about red currant, mostly. In the opening, as far as the fruits and cardamom, that's the 2 biggest things I get from the opening, which is wildly different from Le Beau Parfum. Another one wearing Black Rose. Hell yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it. Happy birthday. Don't go too crazy on your 21st birthday. Yeah, easy to black out. Yeah, don't worry about it. That birthday passed many moons ago. Another one wearing Black Rose. Hope you're enjoying it. Kyle is a new member. So I don't have 2 windows up. I don't have YouTube up as well, so I can't see what level. But welcome nonetheless, my man. I'm sure you'll see the custom emojis pop up from somebody. Appreciate that, Devin. Keep killing it. Scent of the day is my favorite, Brioni Eau de Parfum, the base DNA. All 4 of them are good. I'm curious to see what they'll do with a 5th flanker if they do a 5th flanker. Have a great day. Happy birthday. Scent of the day, Latafa Kamra. So not tomorrow, but Wednesday. Wednesday, we're going to go shopping because I need to buy fragrances for the member live stream for the end of the month. So Steezy, Drew, whatever. Drew, that's always in the chat, that won Brioni Essential last month. His package got lost, even though it was showed delivered on the 5th. It's MIA. So I'm going to buy another. I'm going to get him another bottle. I'm going to hook him up. So I'm going to get that. I'm going to get the stuff for the giveaways. And I'm going to buy a few things for myself. So I think Wednesday, because Wednesday is going to be the next stream, we're going to do a little Me and you guys go shopping on Fragrance Buy live stream. We'll go buy some stuff. Very generous. You're a good guy, man. Hey, I'll be right back at you. Yeah, Jared hooked me up, man. I think you meant Cedrat Boise. Smell like K misspelled it. Oh, there we go. There's somebody hitting it up. See? There we go. Everybody's hitting it up. That's what I'm talking about. Jared, good to see you. About to hit the gym, finally repping 405 on incline. Son of a bitch, you are so much stronger than me. It's unreal. Rocking gold prestigium to the gym. Jeez. Yeah, 405, man. That's some serious weight on incline barbell. That's impressive. Definitely much stronger than me. You're a much bigger guy than me, too, though. I would expect you to be stronger than me. Pedalome Intense. Those emojis are gold. Yeah, that's some custom stuff, man. Let's see. Scroll down. Yeah, I did. It starts with I forgot how to spell it. I saw a Facebook post about it. I don't know about all that. We can discuss what's best because it's the best to create a discussion on a bond. There you go. Exactly. Everything's subjective. Yeah, it's all opinions. Everything you guys have to say about a fragrance is your opinion. Everything I have to say is my opinion. None of us are wrong or right, which means there is no best. There can't be a best. Bunch of people can agree on something, but that still doesn't make it the best. The only thing that can title down to something best is the sales numbers is like, this is the best seller, something like that. But as far as the best smelling clone of this or the most, that's just your favorite clone of that is what it comes down to. Because it's usually the clone videos where this conversation happens the most. Because I did that North Stag fragrance, the Leighton clone today. So naturally it was coming up. Oh, the best one's Black Panther. The best one's this. Oh man, you need to get this one at Marshall's. It's $15. It's amazing. The atomizer, the Contra, whatever. A bunch of you guys have told me about it. That's the best. This is the best. The best. I've been hearing it all day. Every time I do a clone video, and I talk about, and so because I put the word best in the title with question marks, and of course that's always what sparks it. I even said in the video that they're all good. Yeah, no, all of them are good. There isn't really a best. I just flavor of the month. This is my current favorite. Like I'm really loving this one. It gives me a very similar experience. For those of you that didn't see the video, that's really how it feels. I even said it. Maybe it's some flavor of the month bias because it's the new thing for me. That's a real thing. John gifting another membership. Appreciate you, sir. Dare by guess on this rainy day. Rasasi Morhaf. I've never even heard of that one. What's it smell like? And lightness. Herba Leather. I've never tried Herba Leather. Tony Iommi's good stuff, though. A lot of hype behind it. It's good. What's going on, Kevin? Good to see you. Wearing leather tobacco as I use the leather tobacco shave set. Oh, when you use the shave set, you don't even need the fragrance. That aftershave is super strong. And I appreciate that, but there is no best. It's just my opinion. It's just like all the other channels. I appreciate that. I love you too, but there is no best. There is no best because we're all just sharing opinions, man. You just jive with people's personalities, people's taste. That's all it is. Now, if you want to tell me I'm your favorite, I'll take that, Always here for the TLTG fam. And we appreciate you, man. I sure appreciate you. I'm not, Paul. I appreciate you guys, though. Very much. I love just chatting with you guys because this is a space where we can just bullshit with each other and have a talk about fragrance and be honest with one another. I love having these chats. I love the live stream format. This is my favorite thing I do on the internet is this live stream. I appreciate you guys coming and hang out with me for a little while. I missed you guys. Been a couple of days, What you mean, what? Is Boz the best? Now, I will concede to that. Boz is the best. We can say that. The Boz is the best live chat guest. I'm sorry to break your hearts, guys, but it's Boz. It's Boz. Boz is like the prom king rolling through this son of a bitch when he gets here. It's hilarious. Everybody gets excited, acknowledges him, picks on him, fucks with him, has fun with him, jokes with him. It's good. We love Boz here on this channel. And I know he's your favorite. I know you two like to go back and forth. You own going old school. I'm not a personal favorite of mine, not a fan, but hey, I understand. Everybody's got different taste. I'm glad you enjoy it. Yeah, it's a Roman Reigns thing that Terrence does. Waited back. There we go. How the infantry earns their pay. If you know, you know. Oh, yes, I didn't know that. Did not know that. I did not serve, so I did not know that. Just got back from visiting family in Vegas. Smelled Louis Vuitton Imagination, and that is special. Most of the Louis Vuitton fragrances are like, I've smelled like 2 of them, and they're amazing. Ombre Nomad, man, stunning fragrance. I'd be here for it. I'd like it. I prefer to see another flame flanker. Make a flanker from Arrow's Flame. But if they go the elixir trend with Arrows, I'm here for it. I'll probably like it. I'll definitely pick it up, you know. Also, you must have left and came back. So I'm sure you heard what I said. It's in the night, trying for Bacchus. You, sir, smell incredible. Nice, fruity, boozy tobacco. Legend Intense. Ooh. So EDP smoother. Intense is named appropriately. If you've smelled the EDT, it is a fruitier, pepperwood heavy, like it's got this spicy, woody smell. It's an intense version of the original. Like it smells like the original aroma, just stronger, intensified, more oomph to it. Not necessarily just crazy long lasting. It does last longer on me anyways, but it's a stronger aroma. It smells just like the EDT, just intensified. I said, it's not too often that they make an intense flanker where it's actually just an intense version of the original. That is the case with Mont Blanc Legend Intense. They did great with that one. It's sad that it got discontinued. I'm assuming you got a good deal on it. Taking it for a spin today. I hope you enjoy it. I absolutely hope you enjoy it. I appreciate that, sir. Black Rose coming in today. Can't wait. No sin of the day today. I think so. If you're looking for a good honey tobacco scent, one of the best. Gets a lot of love for a reason. It's good stuff. Happy belated. I appreciate that. Halloween Man X. Lids is my spot. I've bought hundreds of hats from Lids. Hundreds. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Yeah, and you can get it for a pretty good price. It sells out in these discounters pretty quickly because it's really popular, but no, I got this a little over a week ago, and it's not for the Saints. It's this is more for Louisiana, and like that red in there, that's just like beat up skin and blood, so it's starting to fade. It was redder than this, but this all stuff that's got meaning to me. Obviously, got the joke of that dude Jizzle from when I was 18 for the nickname and everything that the internet likes to have fun with. Like it bothers me. I fucking tattooed it for a reason. It's my fucking nickname. But this is all stuff with meaning. My dad, the mentality for the Spartan helmet, where I'm from, the motivations, the Body Elite tattoo, and then my wife's nickname. Everything on this arm. Got one more I'm doing over here. I haven't decided if it's going on the forearm here or if it's going to go up here on the high on the wrist, because I still got some room right there. And that's going to be it. Don't know if I get anything else down the road, but that's all I've got planned. Yoshi, good to see you, my man. Thank you, Edgar. I appreciate that. Ooh, I get to pick. Been a little while. Normally, I don't get these kind of questions unless Fragrance Fraternity is here. Which shout out to my guy. I haven't seen him in a couple of streams. Probably 2 or 3 streams I haven't seen him. 1 million Sauvage EDT or Leighton. Well, I'm going to assume it's cold enough, and I'm going to pick Leighton. I don't know your climate, your situation, where you're going, what kind of day it is. Typically, I would want a little more information to make a more educated decision here, but just based off of that, just what I like the smell of. I like Leighton the most of those 3. I'm just going to say Leighton. But, I mean, if you want to elaborate and give me a little bit more detail, if you care to anyways, I can go further into what I would do. Happy birthday, Alex. There's an Alex in the chat. Where is Alex? I don't see an Alex. Unless that's a trolling thing. I don't know, Yoshi. I never know with you. So. Happy belated birthday. I appreciate that. Bonnie from day 3. Yeah, beautiful mango papaya. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I've featured it a couple of times. I've worn it to the beach and everything this past summer. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's my favorite from the house. Mango papaya. Very believable. Great performance. Kind of. It kind of is. They're definitely in the same vein. Yeah, I'm 39. 39. Yes, sir. 1 more year, I'll be 40. At the season, I'm hoping the Mambas of my U of K Wildcats. Rockin' will drop for the public, team exclusive for now. So I haven't seen them. So this year is going to be not good for me when it comes to shoes because there's a lot of stuff coming that I want. And the next drop I'm grabbing is going to be the eggplant foams that are coming out on the 14th here in like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I want those. I'm getting those. There's a bunch of holiday releases. I want Black Toe 14s, Wolf Gray, Black and Wolf Gray 12s. The Columbia 11s, like they're gonna kill me for the holidays. Like I'm probably gonna drop fucking $1,200-$1,300 on shoes for the holidays. It's unreal. They got some really, really, really good stuff dropping for you sneakerheads. But there's all kinds of stuff throughout the year. The powder blue 9s are about to drop. I want those. Those are right around the corner. I forgot March is a big month for releases too. Like, man, they're killing me. It's gonna be a great year for fragrance. Just like I think last year was a great year for fragrance, but it's gonna be for sneakerheads. Jordan Brand's killing us this year. Dropping a lot of heat. A lot of OG colorways, too. Those Reimagined 4s just dropped. They look great. Got some Reimagined Chicago 1s that are coming. Have that worn patinaed look to them. Some good stuff, man. Cheap summer scents I should buy. Max price $40. Well, obviously, I would say Missoni Wave does fall into that price range, but Missoni Wave is the first thing that comes to mind. Max price of $40. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Let me think. Strictly summer, something I would want that's really fresh. So I'm trying to picture my wall of fragrance right now. Be easier if I turn around and look like I normally do for questions like this. I don't have the fragrances behind me. Anything of the Versace Man scent profile, but something that I think is very underrated that you can get for like $18 to $25. Is David Beckham Instinct Sport. It's the orange bottle. Very aquatic, fruity. Really good. Super fresh. Not so much sporty as it is very summery. Citric, a little zesty, very watery. I like that one a lot. That's a really good one. You can get that one cheap. And David Beckham fragrance is real cheap. Another one I would think of would be it's under $40. Trying to mentally walk through my collection. There's just so many. Dunhill Driven Blue. Beautiful lemon. Lemon, fresh green, but oh man, the Dunhill Driven, the blue bottle. It's the EDT. Man, that's a really good one that I picked up in the last couple of months. The rack stores, I picked it up at TJ Maxx. You can get that for like $15-$20. That's cheap. Really good. Smells really good. I think so. You gotta like that super powdery iris though. It's a sweet, super powdery fragrance. So you gotta. It's definitely not a safe blind buy. Encre Noir Lalique. Happy birthday. I appreciate that, sealed secured. And see, I'm not a big fan of the original. I love the sport. I like Strims pretty good. My least favorite is the original, but I do respect it. It's the base DNA. Thank you, Keith. Ooh, the Scent Magnetic. That's good stuff. Get your nose on Boston Scent Elixir when it comes to the States, man. It's really, really good. I'm very happy to have grabbed that. And I keep getting asked, even though I say it every time I talk about it, makeup.com from overseas is where I bought it. That's where I bought Boss Bottled Elixir too. I don't know what the stock looks like because it's been a couple of weeks since I bought it, but that's the spot. That's where I bought it. Took like a week and a half to get to me. Ooh. So yeah, that's not the safest blind buy. It's not really a mass appealing fragrance. I hope you like it though. Speaking of black gold. Oh, Perfume Temple Alex. That's my guy. I'm going to have to tell him happy birthday. Shame on me. Yeah, Perfume Temple. It's, those of you that don't know who that is, he is awesome. What a great guy. Very unique speaking voice too. But Alex is a great guy. Shout outs to Alex. Happy birthday to Alex. Yeah, I'm going to have to message him on Instagram. I appreciate that. Strong with you, EDT, the original. Have you ever tried Zaharoff Visit? I have not. Bottle looks cool though. Just ordered it. It's supposed to be similar to Vintage Gucci Rush for Men. I have not, sir. I have not. Remove Limit Break. What a badass name. I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling well. Stayed home, sprayed the arm with Prada Amber, light, soapy, comforting. That is a very relaxing type of scent. That makes sense. I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling well. I hope you feel better soon. That does kind of sound like that. That's funny. Fakar extract. I'm assuming Fakar Black probably. I'm doing well. Wasn't sure about your birthday, so here's a happy. Oh yeah, so it was yesterday because typically I would stream for my birthday, but I was on the road most of the day, and by the time for like 6 hours, by the time we got here, I didn't really feel like it. It was later in the afternoon, and I was like, I don't feel like doing a late stream. I would have had to start streaming like 8 o'clock. So like, I'll try to stream tomorrow. Here we are. Bulgari, Aquapore Om, the original beautiful saltwater marine seaweed. My way to the gym. Hope you have a good workout. Perseus, that's what it is. Yeah, and it's like a lighter shade. I saw the box. The lighter shade than Altair. Perseus and Pegasus, yeah. Hope you can review some more vintage designers from back in the day, like YSL Opium. Not interested in that fragrance, though. That's the thing. When it comes to these reviews, it's got to be stuff that interests me in some form or fashion. Now, if I get a bunch of requests for something that's different, you got to give the people what they want, right? And I'm not saying I won't eventually get to that. I've never really had interest in that fragrance before. I'm not going to count it out, but I'm not going to make any promises either. I think that's fair, huh? But I appreciate you being here, though. But I'm open to ideas. And maybe put a vote to the channel members or something, or maybe talk about it here in the live chat. I mean, if you guys would want to see that, enough people say, hey, go for it. Like right now here in the chat, if we get some seconds and thirds and fourths and all, and you're like, yeah, we'd love to see it. Screw it, I'll get a bottle, Like I said, I'm open to it. I just would like more than one person to be interested, I think that's fair. I respect people's opinions, but I am correct. See, I love that. That's funny. That's some good shit. I do not, especially Eau de Jambre. Ooh, it's a ginger fragrance. It's quite hype about it. I've actually not heard about. I've heard about Monsieur, but I haven't heard about that specific fragrance. And just based on the name, it's a ginger fragrance, and I'm sure I would like it. I love Zaharoff Fresh. He's going in blind with Renaissance. Should be here by the end of the week. I can't guarantee you'll like it, but I can damn sure almost guarantee you'll like it. That is so good. I'm so glad I finally added that to my collection, man. Beautiful, beautiful watery citrus, lovely mint, fresh and green. Oh man, it's so good. Yeah, we talked about it. We did a split screen a couple of weeks ago. It was when it first got announced. How I do those from time to time with iFragrance. We'll do the split screen. And I haven't looked around to buy it yet, but I'm gonna get it at some point this year. Mari, good to see you. XS from Paco Rabanne. See, you finally got your hands on black gold. I've had it for a little while. I've had it for 2 or 3 months. 2 months. I think 2 months. And I still need to spend a little bit more time with it. That's one I'm actually planning on doing a full review on. I've only worn it once and a couple of test sprays since I got it. So that's the downside. I got all of these Manceras, and it's like it's hard for me to just stick to one for a little while, like a couple of days, so I can really form a full opinion on it to do a video. It's like I wear this, and then maybe a couple of days later I wear this one, and then maybe I'll wear that one a few days later, and I keep bouncing around too much. So it's like I'm working on like half a dozen Mancera reviews at the same time. It's kind of stupid, but it's where we're at. Good to see you though, Rick. Wearing Luna Rosa Ocean Eau de Toilette. I love it. I wish it had good performance. It's decent on me. I agree. Ghost in the Day, Blue Amber. I've been asked about that one by Nick Brackett, actually mentioned that one to me. Shout out to Nick. I haven't seen him around here in a little while. Volcanus was here last week. He hasn't been as frequent lately, but he popped in last week. Scented. Would you ever try Five Below fragrances? The knockoff JPG smells a lot like original Lamal. I've seen that's kind of a thing. If I ever was to, I haven't walked into Five Below in years. If the wife's ever like, oh, I want to go get whatever at Five Below, I'll try to remember that and I'll grab a handful of them or something, or whatever they got. Desir Toxic, it's not a hefty marijuana note. It's a blackcurrant bomb. It's heavy tart fruitiness, not so much inky, but tart and fruity. a little smoky and kind of a earthy green tone. Like that's how the cannabis note comes across to me. It gets related to Leighton, and I think it's like maybe 50% similar at best. Like there's some relatability. Like I get where people are coming from, but I wouldn't call them that close to being the same fragrance. But that's kind of the way it could. That's the main accords and main things I get from it. I've been hearing that for years from people. You would think they would have been hip to the game by now. A bunch of people over the years I've seen in comment sections and everything saying that where's their Club de Nuit, whatever it would be called, to be the Virgin Island water cologne. I'd love to check that out. I would love to see what they come up with. You would think they would have did that by now. I'm off space age. I don't think so. From what I'm hearing, it's he probably won't need surgery, and the plan is still him and Punk for Mania. Always a pleasure, sir. Exciting the ladies of the community recently. Oh, watch out now. Casanova Boz. Yeah, they're both really good. Off topic, but how you feeling about AFC and NFC winners? Well, I mean, I'm definitely rooting for the Ravens. I've been rooting from the start of the playoffs. I started wearing more Ravens stuff. So naturally, I have to start explaining to people why I like the Ravens and how I've liked them since the late 90s and why, because the Saints weren't shit for playoff runs until the Breeze and Peyton era. So if you wanted to root for somebody during playoff season, you had to be more than a Saints fan. You know, that was my life growing up. Saints, we once in a while we get lucky with a 7-7 record, you know, looking at going to 8-8 record. Got to kick this field goal, and this team's got to lose for us to get a wild card spot. That was my playoff hopes growing up as a Saints fan during like the Jeff Blake, Heath Schuler, the Billy Joes, Hobart and Tolliver, Billy Joe Hobart, Billy Joe Tolliver, Jeff Blake, Aaron Brooks. Like during those days, the late 90s, early 2000s, that was our hope for playoff seasons once in a while. If we were a 500 team and a hope and a prayer, if we win this game, if this team loses, if they end in a tie, we might get the wild card. So I had to have a secondary team, and I purposely chose somebody in the AFC. When the Browns turned into the Ravens, I love the logo, love the color scheme. They drafted Ray Lewis. I'm like, wow, that's a bad son of a bitch. I love the way Ray Lewis played the game, and next thing you know, I'm a Ravens fan. That's what happened. That's exactly how it happened. So I love the Ravens. They are my secondary team, but if I got to pick one team in all of sports, I'm a Saints fan, first and foremost, above all others. So Dravoise, good stuff. Boz is best and in the house. I agree. So I haven't done any further testing than that initial testing with that decant that I did. I remember it lasting till about like 8 hours before I took a shower, and it was no issue. But I can't really form that opinion unless I spend more time with the decant or wait till I get the bottle, because I am getting a bottle at some point this year. And that's kind of why it's like I'm not even bothering with the decant, because I know I'm going to get a bottle at some point. But no issue. I hope you're not about to ask me, because for me, bro, it only got like 4 hours. I hope that's not what you're coming to tell me, because it's an Osmi. If so, that stuff's not weak. It's not as potent as the original, but it's not a weak fragrance. I hope that's not what you're coming to tell me and why you're asking me that. Good to see you, Antoine. Ooh, a double type already. Let's see if we can get up into the area of 5. If he retyped it that fast, literally 2 comments apart, like one, here's his comment, then we got Boz, Antoine, then him retyping it again. So that's normally the start of a trend of him typing it over and over and over and over. People do that a lot. So let's see how that ended up happening, how that works out. Versace, I don't see him dropping anything completely new. I think they're going to go back to the well with something. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I have not. Signature Noir, I haven't wore that in a while. Last time I wore that was with the shave set. It was after a shave, probably 2 or 3 months ago, maybe. Last time I wore that. Smells a lot closer to EDP than I remember. Lack of sweetness. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of the sweetness. It's more of a woody aromatic. It's good stuff. It's my least favorite of the bunch, but it's still a good fragrance. Oud Lemon Mint after recently purchased a Dravoise. Good next choice. I think so. It's got a lot of hype for a reason. It's beloved. Is a Rose Oud. Okay. Got a lot of those out there. Valentino Born. I haven't. Chad Secrets. I know he's got a video on it. One of my favorite Canadians, Chad Secrets. He got it weeks ago when it first came out. I haven't watched the video because I don't want to be influenced by anybody's opinions, but I do know he has a video. I saw the post for it. So maybe check out Chad Secrets if you're curious. Unless somebody can weigh in here in the chat. You know. Oh, there we go again. There's number 3. Signature Noir is the one that was signature porn. So it's minus the lavender. Noir removes the lavender and some of the herbaceous notes. It's mainly incense, juniper, stuff like that. Noir is the base for citrine, the base for rosé. What else is the base for? I'm trying to remember. Obviously, the base what Black Rose was built upon. All the incense heavy versions of Zaharoff's signature line, Noir was the base because it's the most incense heavy between that and Signature Pearlman and Royale, because that was your first 3. That was the original and then the 2 first variations of the DNA. And those were used as bases because we got 3 versions of Royale, and the Noir was used to make several other flankers. Granada flying out Wednesday morning, trying to figure out what to bring. Last 2 weeks. There's a great name. Yoshi got me covered. Yoshi's got me covered. You know your live greetings. Aaron Terrence Hughes, Supernova. Good to see you, Kaylin. Supposedly, I think Paris Corner's got one. They'll probably say the name in the chat. They may have said it already because I'm pretty far behind. I need to skip ahead. But I forgot the name of it. I've been asked to try it. I need to get around to it. I think Paris Corner's got one, or Fragrance World, or maybe both, that's gotten really popular lately. Oh, damn. That is a great price. So, guys, I just realized how far behind I am. I'm going to have to skip ahead, so I'm going to apologize. Uh-oh. Someone sent out a pre-order date for a limited edition Halcyon Oud. I need to look into that. Thank you for letting me know, Sean. I need to remember that. 75 in Arizona. I go for the blue bottle of Aqua de Parma, or do I get another fresh line to recommend me? Ooh, so the Blue Mediterranean line in general, I have like 6 of the fragrances in that line. Every single one of them is good. Every single one of them brings their own personality into what fresh can be from them. I would say just kind of look around at the note breakdowns and see if orange heavy or white floral heavy or green heavy, if any of that speaks to you, because they got a lot of variety there, and they're all some kind of special fresh, good quality. Some of them are very photorealistic. They got some really good ones in there. It's not necessarily one specific one I would recommend. I would say look at the note pyramids and see which one kind of speaks to you, because so far I've tried, I would say a good chunk of them. I don't know exactly how many there are. I think there's maybe a dozen to 15, and I have like 6 or 7, and they're all really good. Every single one of them's good. All right, so I got to skip ahead. I'm so damn behind. I apologize, guys. I can hear wallets crying around the world as we speak. Yeah, for sure. Vanilla Oud, and that's the bottom line because Joshua Oman Sr. said so. I agree. Guys, what's going on, Randy? I see you in the chat. I'm catching it on the way down. Yesterday was my birthday. I didn't get to stream for my birthday yesterday because I was on the road. All right. I'm trying to scroll down a little slower. Speaking of, there's Randy. Tip your waiter, folks. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. That's a spin on what I did to him. I hit him with a $10 super chat saying tip your bartender the other day. I appreciate that, Randy. Let him know, Jared. Let him know, my man. Neil, good to see you. Matthew, I appreciate that. As long as there's a clone I can try if I like it. Okay. Shout out to Rich Money Cash. Nothing planned. I haven't been looking into anything. Pantheon Roma. I like the name. I've never tried any of them. What's going on? I love New Orleans, bro. Me too. Good to see you, Eric. Bulgari Man in Black. I'm excited for the parfum. I can't wait till that rolls around. Kid Cool, $20 super chat. At my office job on Thursday, the big bosses are coming in and have requested we dress our Sunday's best. Which fragrance do y'all think I should wear? Ooh, I love these. Here we go. Dior Homme Parfum, Second Soul, Hypnotizing Fire EDP, Black Rose. Can be wearing all black. I don't know about Hypnotizing Fire, but the other 3 are some bangers. That's tough. That's tough, man. I mean, go with the new toy. Go with your newest toy. Go with Black Rose, man. Screw it. Why not? I bet previously in situations you would have went with Dior Homme Parfum. And you know what? I might have too. And shout outs to Justin. Second Soul's great, but go with Black Rose. Screw it. It's too impressive to not give it a run for this situation. That's my vote. Black Rose is just that good to me. It is phenomenal, which is I might be surprising for you, some of you, to hear me pick it over Dior Homme Parfum. I'm even a little surprised that I'm picking it over Dior Homme Parfum, but I always pick Dior Homme Parfum. We got to mix it up, and that fragrance, it's home run, and it's probably your newest fragrance. So what the hell? Go for it. And I appreciate the $20 super chat, man. Love to see the Prada fans, to be honest. It's my favorite designer house, and easily. Love floral, love soapy stuff like the majority. Yeah, I'm ready for a new line from them. Let's get a new base DNA. Let's stop Flanker and Luna Rosa. Second Soul. Okay. Second Soul is not a bad pick. Literally everything you have there except Hypnotizing Fire I haven't tried. Go with any of them. They're all impressive. Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm here for the Cinderella story with them. They're not going to beat the Niners, but I mean, still cool. It'll be a good matchup. It'd be a great game to watch. There you go. That's probably what'll happen. I'm rooting for the Ravens. Everyone who's not a Chiefs fan is. Also, Lions would be a great story. Yeah, I think they're the best story. They're the Cinderella story for sure. They'll have an impressive showing. I read the script for this year's divisional rounds. If only, right? I think it'll be a gritty game. It'll be a hard-fought game with a lot of thrills, come down to the wire. But it's going to be one of those Purdy for MVP conversations because Purdy's going to have a game-winning drive. Mark my words. It's going to be the start of him getting a big contract. He's going to have a game-winning drive that's going to take him to the Super Bowl. I'd like to see the Ravens win. That's who I'm pulling for. That's the regular season ended, I was put my Ravens hats on. I've been wearing them more and more, which I haven't worn even close to. I've been wearing kind of the same too. But yeah, I want to see the Ravens win. I'm here for it. Now, look, if the Lions were to make it, I wouldn't be mad if the Lions won. I do like Dan Campbell quite a bit. Oh, no, so it got mentioned a little while ago. Sean brought it up. Kyle with 49 Super Chat. If you only keep one, which would it be? Dior Homme Parfum, Leighton, Signature Rosé, and Cedrat Boisé. We can pull Leighton and Cedrat Boisé out right away. It's going to come down to Signature Rosé and Dior Homme Parfum, and that is super, super, super difficult. I wear Rosé much more than I wear Dior Homme Parfum. That's literally two of my top 5 in my collection. And I'm at the point where I'm knocking on 1,600 bottles, not counting decants and samples and travel atomizers and backup bottles. And I'm knocking on 1,600 bottles. And that's two of my top 5. So it's super hard to pick between. Like super, super hard to pick between the two. Because part of me wants to go Rosé because I wear it more. Because they're both magical to me. They are both amazing. I gotta go with Dior Homme Parfum here. It's tough. It's a tough one, but I got to go with Dior Homme Parfum. I appreciate the super chat, though, and the hell of a hard question. Panda from Lafayette. Sick fleur-de-lis, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. So the funny thing is, like, let me show you guys, because I took a picture. My wife took a picture, because we both agree after it's healed, I need to go back and get Adrian to fill it in with the red, because it does look really good with the red. Oh, the camera's not going to do it justice. But you can see a little bit of it where it's kind of faded light gray. It was red on the edges. I'm going to get him to highlight it, fill it in with some red. Because when the skin was all red, it looked great. So I'm going to get Adrian. That's my tattoo artist name. I'm going to get Adrian to kind of touch it up with some red ink. I'm going to wait a few weeks, obviously, let it heal up. But I appreciate that. Thank you, Brady. It's a toss-up, man. I had to pick something. Oh, I don't know. The 5 ml one. I'm not sure. I need to try to remember to ask George next time I talk to him. I didn't talk to him today, so I'm going to have to remember to ask him. I'll try to keep a mental note to ask him. Oh, wow. Would be interesting to see you try it. Ramstein's got a new fragrance, huh? Might have to buy the license if they have a license available on YouTube for Du Hast. And I can play that as the intro music. I'd be down for it. Stereotypical Eros router. I think it'd be a darker, spicier version of Eros. I think it would still smell like Eros, but a spicier, heavier version. Horchata de vanille. That's good stuff. Oh, the 2 mLs, they'll get in stock pretty quick. The 7 mLs are the travel atomizers. I believe it's German. I believe they're a German metal band. Some punk songs. I'd say they're more industrial metal. There you go. Check out Halcyon before I check out. Yeah, so if you like Angel Share, it's spicier. Make Angel Share spicier and add tobacco. You got Halcyon. Because I know you like Angel Share. Code Parfum. I never hear anyone talk about it. So you got to decide, do you want the powdery iris? Because the way I look at the EDP and the Parfum is if you take the EDP and you add the powdery iris note that's in Parfum, you have the Parfum. Because it's still that baseline DNA, that rich tonka bean oil that they use, that tonka bean absolute they use across the line. It's powdery. They got some lavender, makes it a little aromatic, not too soapy. I personally love the EDP the most. It's my favorite version of Code. But Parfum's really good. It's literally you take that and you add a very powdery iris note, that designer fantasy iris note. Lipsticky smell, kind of the Dior Homme iris almost. That's what it comes down to. Do you want that? Do you not want that? If you don't want that, go with the EDP. Not really. I haven't really heard good or bad things. I haven't really heard anybody talk about it. Cocktail Intense, best Angel Share dupe ever. Your favorite Angel Share dupe ever. All seem like a hit. And for $70 for a 6 ounce or whatever. Yeah, so you can get the testers cheap. They're like 5 point whatever. Like most of my bottles are 5 ounce bottles, 5 point whatever they are. I think 60 something bucks a piece. They come in a brown tester box. Who cares? As long as it's got a cap, that's all I care about. There you go. Faith and Fragrances, Minister Jason. Good to see you wearing black gold. Yes, Cuba Black Prestige. Cuba Prestige Black. Sorry, that's how you say it correctly. I keep it for reference just to shit on it from time to time. I don't like it at all. I do not like that fragrance. Brioni EDPs on my wish list. My uncle used to wear custom-made Brioni suits in Manhattan. Takes my vote, but all in all, Black Rose fits too. Signature Pour Homme on the way. Can't wait to have that one in the rotation. Just got Black Rose in and loving it. Black Rose. I mean, he couldn't go wrong with any of those choices, honestly. I want to get into the House of Mancera, but not sure what to get. I'm into vanilla fragrances, but yeah, they got a ton of them. A good one to start with would be Oud Vanille. If you want to kind of dabble into their oud and vanilla at the same time, because that's really not all that funky of an oud. It's kind of tame. Slight funk, more of a dry wood smell. Smells like burning woods and roasting marshmallows, but it doesn't smell like by the fireplace. It's not the same. Same vein, not same scent. Oud Vanille is a good spot to start. You can kill 2 birds with 1 stone with that one. Appreciate you, sir. So we're almost to an hour. We'll hang out for a few more minutes. We've got a great crowd. I have no idea how many likes we have because I don't have YouTube pulled up. Since it's just a laptop, I don't want to have a bunch of windows open. Whereas when I'm at home, I got all kinds of screen real estate to work with. So I got a giant screen and then another 27-inch wide on top of that. So I got plenty of room for windows, different windows and tabs. Bleu Noir Parfum, speaking of powdery iris, that's a great one. I don't have a single favorite of all time. I got my top 5. And my top 5 is Roger Parfums Solar Blue, Dior Homme Parfum, Zaharoff Signature Rosé, Vertus Vanilla Oud, and Cedrat Boisé is up there, but it's getting beat up pretty good by YSL Baby Cat right now. It's about to get knocked out. I'm pretty much thinking Baby Cat's about to knock that son of a bitch out. It's getting beat up pretty good. Because I already have my super versatile fragrance with the Solar Blue, so it's not the end of the world to lose my other super versatile fragrance that I love the most. So it would just bump down to 6 out of 1,500 plus fragrances. Number 6 ain't too shabby though, right? But yeah, Baby Cat, man. It's too good. Love it too much. Missed Second Soul, but I got Evening Mystique on the first haul. I appreciate you, sir. 10-4. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Pretty much every other day, me and Atkinson do some voice messages back and forth talking about it. We're super ready. So the last conversation, I had just finished watching SmackDown Friday, and I messaged him, which he was sleeping. I mean, it was like 12 o'clock at night. I was finishing before bed. So he's like 6 or 7 hours ahead of me. So he wasn't up yet. And I was like, one thing we haven't talked about is what we're going to do, how we're going to act when The Rock's music hits after Roman Reigns is holding his title up. And he commenced telling me how much he can't stand Dwayne Johnson. And I was like, all right, that's great. You make valid points. I understand. I tell my wife all the time, I never want to know what he did to be that famous. You don't become the most famous man in the world without being a rotten son of a bitch deep down and behind the scenes. I'm sure Dwayne Johnson's awful. But I love the character, The Rock, and what we see of Dwayne Johnson. I just want to still be like kid-like and innocent when it comes to The Rock. So I told him, I said, so I don't want to hear none of that shit if and when his music hits. Just let me fucking enjoy The Rock's music hitting while I'm actually in the arena. Let me enjoy The Rock coming out, please. So, because it's like, I agree. You don't get that famous and just you're a saint. Come on. He's the most famous man on the planet. Love you, DJ. I'm holding out hope that you're not rotten. I'm holding out hope, Rock. I'm telling you. I got all kinds of Project Rock stuff. I'm a big Dwayne Johnson fan. So that's why I say I want to be naive. I'm going to make myself be naive when it comes to him. It's not vanilla, man. Sarah Vetiver Sensual. Yeah, that's a great, fresh, woody, fruity, versatile fragrance. But I want Detroit to win it all. That's fair. Ravens lost 4 games, won in overtime, 3 in their own division. They haven't lost in regulation any team outside the division. Oh, and 2 of those were to the Steelers. Got to rub that in there, Steelers fan. So let's see. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, they're much more metal. And the thing is, like, I don't like the English version of Du Hast. I've tried over the years many, many times to like it. I prefer the German version where I can't understand shit. I know it's you hate me and all that, but the German version is way better. It flows so much better than the English version of the song. I haven't seen anything about it. 10th anniversary. Fruity, powdery, vanilla oud. Noted. Main inspirations were Lieback, band from Slovenia, the home country. Big band up from former Yugoslavia. Fun fact, we learned something here. That's why you're such a superstar in these live chats, Boz. You're always dropping knowledge on us. Like the prom king around this place, I'm telling you. I appreciate that. Happy Halloween Man X for you. Great scent. I haven't worn it in a while. Not a big fan of the opening, but the dry down's really nice. Oh, come on. Can we get 2 more likes? Can we get 2 more likes, guys? Thanks for letting me know, Jared. Oud Vanille is like the youngest son of Vertus Vanilla Oud, which is one of my top 5. That's fair. It's kind of like a stripped down version of it in many ways, probably why I recommended it. Solid engagement for past 45 minutes, and that's why you're the real MVP there, Jared Miller. Appreciate you, sir. I own bondnumber9.com and Bleecker Street. I have about 9 bonbon samples that Omas sent me that I still haven't gotten around to doing. I wanted to do those in a live stream. I still haven't done it. Got a pile of bonbon scents. I did a collaboration review off of a sample for Hamptons with Chad. I didn't like it. It was very sour off of my skin, kind of like their Silver Mountain water. Didn't measure up for me. I didn't care for it. I kind of poo-pooed on it on his channel, being honest. But outside of that, Scent of Peace, I used to have a pretty sizable decant that I went through of that one. But as far as bottles, I have bondnumber9.com and Bleecker Street. That's fair. I believe that's supposed to smell like tuxedo, right? $2 super chat from Jared. I still think it's one of the best Irish fragrances I've ever smelled, if not the best, besides Dior Homme Parfum. It's amazing. Likely gone from... That was quick. Damn. He does. He's a charming guy. The charming, as he would say, some bitch. Charming some bitch. Special. It's in my top 5. It is special. I agree. So I've never tried any clones of Prada Amber or Amber Intense. I have not tried anything from Beaufort either. Brahma Bull will be showing out. I'm here for it. I'm going to be so excited. I'm going to be part of the crowd that's screaming in excitement. I can't wait. And this could be 80 degrees on Saturday. Because some of you were here in the live chat where I showed my Cody Rhodes camo get up that I got the hat, the shirt, and the hoodie. Can't wear the hoodie. It's going to be too damn hot. So that sucks. And then Sunday for Undertaker's One Dead Man Show, I don't think I'm going to be wearing my Undertaker hoodie from 9 Line Apparel because it's still going to be hot. But I'm going to be wearing the 9 Line Apparel because he's got a collaboration line with them. I got the Move List hoodie and shirt. I'm going to wear the shirt. But Monday night, I'm wearing Monday Night Mommy, rocking one of my Rhea Ripley shirts. So, because the Raw after the Rumble and the Raw after Mania, 2 best Raws of the year. Pretty excited about that. Scary sounding. Well, they are intense. I have not. King of Diamonds. No, I haven't tried any of those. Jack of Clubs, none of them. We'll see what happens. It's kind of all over the place on what's going to happen. I mean, it's exciting. This year's WrestleMania season is exciting. I can't wait. The Royal Rumble is my favorite event of the year. Has been my entire life. I can't wait. I actually get to be there live, and there's so much potential for how good this year's Rumble could be. I'm so excited. I can't wait. And it was on a whim. Atkinson, because Punk came back, Atkinson's big Punk mark, and he hits me up. He's like, it's in Tampa, down the road from you. You want to go? Yeah, I do. Let's get tickets together. All right, pick some tickets wherever you want to sit. Tell me how much I owe you. Oh, do you mind? They're this much. Cheap seats, but it's this expensive. I don't give a shit. Let's do it. So we paid $250 a ticket. And I don't even know where we're sitting. I don't care. I'm going to be there. I'll look at the screen. Might not see shit in the hallway. I don't know, but I'm going to look at this big screen. Whatever. Just to be in the arena for the atmosphere, for the pops, because there's going to be a lot of loud-ass pops from the crowd. That's what I'm looking to experience. That's going to be awesome. With weather smooth, red ginger in the opening. You like to surf? I've never surfed in my life, sir. Or what do you do when you go to the beach? I hang out on the beach, go in the water and stuff like that. That's all I do. Ordering $300 skimboard. Yeah, I don't do none of that. I just go hang out in the water, jump around a little bit in the waves, sunbathe a little bit, roll the legs up on my shorts and flip every so many minutes. Just can't hang out and relax. Inspirations are good enough. There you go. It will be on Peacock, sir. All premium live events for WWE are indeed on Peacock. I fully anticipate not being able to speak the next day. And then the next day, we're supposed to go to a perfumery that Omos wants to go to. So we'll be filming content, and me and Atkinson will not have voices, probably. I know I won't, out from screaming and hollering. And it's going to be great, though. So the vlog of the 3 of us going to do fragrance stuff on Sunday, because Omos Jordan is his actual name. That's what he wants to do. He's off on Sunday, and he wants to go do some fragrance shopping and go hit this specific perfumery he wants us to go to. And then me and Atkinson are short guys, and he's 7'4", so this is going to be funny. It's going to be hard to have us all in the frame together and shit. Like, this is going to be a hilarious vlog I'm going to film. But our voices are going to be shit. Jordan's will be fine, but me and Atkinson, we ain't going to be able to talk for shit. We're going to be so hoarse. Thanks for coming by, Randy. I appreciate you, my man. Any ATH, or would you rather not go on a hunt like most of us? I mean, I got several decants from them. I just haven't gone back to them. I did a live stream smelling a few of them. Like, it's been like over a year, but I have several decants. My favorite is just in general the Costa Azura DNA. Costa Azura I'm a big fan. One day I might think the Parfum's my favorite. The next day it might be the Aqua Flanker, because that's actually the one I wear the most. And then I might say the EDP because it's the baseline fragrance. But I love them. I love Costa Azura. That is my favorite. Hands down. It means strongest bull, fighting bull, comes from Indian Brahmin, the warrior castle. Another lesson for you. Well, thank you, sir. Wave Musk. That's kind of a hybrid fragrance is how I look at it, because it's a very green fragrance and it's also very airy aquatic. It's like 2 styles. It's a fresh green meets a salty airy aquatic, because you get both citrus, grass. I forgot what kind of, I think it's marine notes or aquatic notes or something like that. Has an actual salt note, like a sea salt accord. It's a dry, woodsy smell. It's a very airy and ozonic fragrance. Performance is better than you would expect when you first smell it. It's kind of light, but it lasts, at least on me, stays consistent for a long time. That's an underappreciated fragrance from them. I've actually never tried it. Great weekend to be there. Be prepared for heavy traffic. Oh, I'm sure it's going to suck. Logan Paul is a natural. He's a great heel. They should have never tried to make him a babyface like they did at first. He's a natural heel. People want to hate Logan Paul. And he's really good at time. He's actually, for what it is, the limited training and everything, just get on TV and do big events. His timing is great. His timing for the business is great. That's why from inside the business, when they talk about him, they rave about him because his timing is impeccable for his limited training. Very limited, and he just gets it. He has great matches for a YouTube influencer, celebrity, however you want to call him. He has great matches, better than anyone can expect. He's not dropping that title to Kevin Owens either. He's going to drop that to LA Knight at Mania. That's the plan, from what I understand. And it makes sense because LA Knight, they got to do something with him. But Logan Paul has great matches, man. He's a natural at this. I think he found his actual calling. He's a natural. That's going to be great. And it's actually not to wrap the weekend up because the next day we got Monday Night Raw in Tampa. Because the Rumble's at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Ruth Eckerd Hall is where Undertaker shows at on Sunday night, which I'm going alone. I'm going to be dialed in. Listening to stories from Mark Calloway. It's going to be great. I just hope it's not repeat stories from like Broken Skull Sessions or the Last Ride documentary. I don't want to hear. I've watched those a bunch of times. I don't want to hear the same stories, but I'm excited. It's gonna be a great weekend for a wrestling fan such as myself. Oh geez. Oh yeah, that's where WWE Network lives now. If you're into WWE, you gotta have Peacock. It's a must. Monday Night Raw. When Kane finally took the mask off and betrayed RVD. Oh, early 2000s. Not yet. I'm going to get it, though. No, yeah. I'm talking about Jordan Omos. Never tried it. Yeah, he's 6'4", but he wears shoes that makes him 6'6". So it's a running joke on the internet on how it's funny seeing me with George. Now add a foot and 200 pounds, you have Omos. Okay? It's going to be beyond comical with me next to him and Atkinson. It's because we're both short guys. It's going to be comical. Yeah, for sure. That wouldn't be fair at all. No, not even close. Cadlage. Oh, yeah, Artistique. That's a good one. Late. Yeah, for sure. So we're a little over an hour. I appreciate you guys coming and hang out with me for a bit. New members, welcome. Those that gifted memberships. Very thankful for that, as I would hope whoever ended up with the gifted membership enjoyed it. I appreciate the super chats. I just wanted to come hang out for a little bit. I missed you guys. I didn't want to go the weekend and Monday and Tuesday without a stream because I can't stream again because I'm going to be on the road tomorrow. So I can't stream again until Wednesday. I actually got 2 streams for those of you that just got here. I'm going to stream earlier in the day, and then I have the Royal Rumble preview, the wrestling live stream with Dedrick on the Sports Desk Live. Subscribe to the Sports Desk Live here on YouTube. We'll be previewing the Rumble, talking about storylines, booking, surprises, all these things, the card, all of that. What we'd like to see, what we expect to see, what we're hoping to see, what we don't want to see, fantasy booking, the whole 9. Love doing that with Dedrick. I wish we did it more than once a month. Love it. So subscribe to the Sports Desk Live. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I do appreciate you guys for coming and hang out with me. I will see you again on Thursday. Tomorrow is a very specific list topic because I did film some videos before I left. Brought the laptop so I could edit, and I brought this stuff just in case I was going to do a stream, which here we are. So check out today's reviews if you haven't yet. Be on the lookout for tomorrow's video, 8 a.m. Central, the usual time. Like this stream before you leave. Have a great rest of your evening and watch Monday Night Raw, you wrestling fans. It's going to be promo heavy tonight. Have a good one.